A feeling of excitement, waiting for something new, feeling excited for 14 days. Religious holidays, fasting, technology, Amazon ground delivery. The product, it's just not that important. New now. Technology is all grown up, it's become an adult. Just a decade ago, everything was different. A body cowboy was catching a software box with his lasso saying, "Are you ready for an adventure? From now on, everything you do is going to be so much more fun." Everything has become responsible and pragmatic, a stable environment with fewer crashes. Posing for images in profile against a clean white background with no shadows. Soon it'll grow very old. It'll still be called new, but it'll already be old. It'll wear a lot of textures. Wrinkles and blemishes will be smoothed away with a cool blue filter. Emotional experience has been collected on expeditions to the North Pole and meeting different people. Sometimes it gets very lonely. Do you like taking pictures or being in pictures? Maybe both?
I only have $1. Will you give it to me for $1? Thank you.
Went on to basically stab the thing, drag the point of the knife around the surface with some serious pressure. So then I moved on and I did it with my keys.
And look at that. Just look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. And look, oh my God. Just, oh, look at that.
If a dinosaur was cloned and about to hatch from an egg, it would be old but born again. I totally wait in line to see that. Technology is just like that. It's old but born today. People who love their work consider it to be a place where they can spend the better part of their time and energy. All of it. It's enforced and reinforced to love what you do. If you want to disagree, that's work too. It takes 10 times more effort to dislike something. If liking is the default, then there's no other choice. Work is becoming more personal and relationships more empty. Encounters are less sensual. There's no place to meet without reading a script on Yelp beforehand. Imagine your phone only charges to 20% and needs to be plugged in the rest of the time. You wouldn't call it a smartphone or a mobile device, it would just be broken. But if electricity was wireless, there'd be no need for batteries. Because electricity is apparently still stupid, phones are still being called smart. Wireless electricity is an example of something that's free and effective, and yet we don't take advantage of it. If you're like me, you depend on your work to make a living, which is taking up 80% of your energy and time. Every day you go to the office and plug yourself in, and yet you're never fully charged. What if you didn't have to work for the money? What if you could be truly wireless? Now imagine a world where you could experience and participate in virtually anything without having to pay for it. Wage labor is our lost password. We have to re-enter it over and over again. When you stop working, you lose access to so many places and things, preventing you from fully participating in society.
I think I like it in general, but I have a problem because you're really reading it out, and when you do a campaign online, when you do this Indiegogo campaigns or Kickstarter campaigns, of course, you already know that the most important element is this video, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look. Dr. Cynthia Brazil, founder and CEO of this Jibo device. Okay, let's
roll that beautiful bean footage.
This is your car. This is your toothbrush. These are your things. But these are the things that matter. And somewhere in between is this guy. Introducing Jibo, the world's first family robot. Say hi, Jibo.
Hi, Jibo.
Ugh, what a creepy baby voice.
Oh God, horrible. But I think when we do it in front of the camera and maybe we use a teleprompter or something that helps you to slow down a bit.
Yeah. I saw an image online of an empty room with a huge sofa covered in throw pillows, one of which was printed with the phrase, "Do what you love what you do." Above on the wall, there is a framed screen print repeating the same sentence in the form of an acronym, DWYL. People who love what they do consider their work to be an enterprise where they can spend the best part of their energy. It's enforced and reinforced to love your work. But as a consequence, work is becoming more personal and relationships less so.
What I don't know, what I don't really understand is what do you think what people think about you? Who are you, like, with this project?
I mean, I don't know. I thought of dressing a little crazy, but I think that would alienate more people. I'd like to project a sense of humor, but also I don't want to make a mockery out of anybody. This is a totally serious campaign. Okay, I can press, or no, I can't press the button. Imagine your phone only charges to 20% and needs to be plugged in the rest of the time. You wouldn't call it a smartphone or a mobile device, it would just be broken. But if electricity was wireless, there'd be no need for batteries. Because electricity is apparently still stupid, phones are still being called smart. Wireless electricity is an example of something that's free and effective, and yet we don't take advantage of it. If you're like me, you depend on your work to make a living, which is taking up 80% of your energy and time. Every day you go to the office and plug yourself in, and yet you're never quite fully charged. When you stop working, you lose access to so many places and things, preventing you from fully participating in society. In order to start functioning properly again, we not only have to stop working for money, but to reevaluate and refresh long-standing attitudes about work. I'm asking for a year's worth of funding to pursue independent interest in projects. Let me tell you why. Technology promises us greater productivity and with it more free time for pursuing things like leisure, hobbies, and personal growth. Yet now more than ever, work seems to occupy our thoughts and lives. My grandfather used to say, "Work hard and you'll be successful." His belief in the redemptive power of labor has been translated into a variety of consumer goods designed to inspire the modern-day worker. I saw an image online of an empty room with a huge sofa covered in throw pillows. One of them was printed with the phrase, "Do what you love what you do." Above on the wall, there was a framed screen print repeating the same sentence in the form of an acronym, DWYL. I used to work in an office which had a mural of a transparent pushpins in the lobby that read, "Fail harder." Even when you're not working, it's impossible to avoid these reminders of work. Sick in bed one day, I watched Steve Jobs' commencement speech on YouTube. He said, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life. The only way to do great work is to love what you do." The terms that most frequently reappear in such inspirational quotes are hard, work, love, you, and I. But if love hurts and work makes us suffer, I think it's time to reconsider what we're doing and why we choose to perpetuate the vicious cycle, instead of changing the way we look at and feel about work. By taking part in this campaign, you will give voice to these ideas and help share them with others. I'm asking for the greatest number of people to participate by making their lowest possible contribution. If money is energy, think of me as someone with an empty battery who wants to borrow your charger. You'll fuel my project and get your power back. More importantly, you'll be helping spread a radical idea, the ability to choose to work or not work. With your support, we can make this choice a reality for everyone.